Greetings, fellow hunters. This is Jared O. Lantern here with another prop review video for you. If you have not figured it out yet, my review today is on the Twitching Banshee from Spirit Halloween. Apparently I have some YouTube critics out there who have asked to see the prop in action prior to my long-winded review. So that's why the intro was a bit different. But anyway, this is a prop that I personally knew as soon as I saw the sneak peek video of, that I really wanted to at least see in person. But also I wanted to purchase. And so we've all seen the doctored up Spirit Halloween sneak peek videos, and the movements of the props are not always true to life, of how fast they move or how scary they actually are. I think one of the biggest controversial videos of last year was the broken spine girl, and everybody was kind of upset that the actual prop did not move as quickly as the Spirit Halloween video led you to believe. The cool thing about the Twitching Banshee was that she, the video in the sneak peek is probably sped up a little bit, but in all honesty, I think that she moves pretty quickly compared to other fast-moving, kind of like startle props that Spirit has to offer. She is insanely creepy. She really is. I mean, if you are not creeped out by her, and if you can't admit to the fact that she is a scary prop, then I don't know. I don't know what else is out there to scare you, because she is truly, truly, amazingly scary. The face alone. I mean, this could be a static, non-moving prop, and it would be really, really scary. One of the biggest questions that people had about this prop was if it was similar to, or if it was the same structure as the Hooded Ghost prop offered by Spirit Halloween, or the variations that were offered through Kmart. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I have the Animated Witch, which basically is just a variation on the Hooded Ghost. I can say for sure that the hands are identical to the witch prop that I have. So therefore, they're also identical to the Hooded Ghost. The difference is, however, the arms for the Hooded Ghost and the arms for the Animated Witch that I have were just like very basic, simple wires, like very super thin wires. But the Twitching Banshee here, it's more substantial, like metal poles surrounded by the styrofoam casing. So that's like one of the biggest differences. And also the movement is definitely faster, definitely more scary. The witch and the Hooded Ghost, I think, are meant to be kind of like slower moving, not as menacing animatronics. And also the Twitching Banshee here has kind of like a double module setup. She has basically two modules inside the chest, whereas the Hooded Ghost and the Animated Witch only have one. So she definitely works on two different modules, which creates the very swift motion. So, as I usually try to do from head to toe, I'm going to start with the positives. First, I'm going to kind of go to the back here, so I'm going to turn on the flash. I'm going to show you the neck is spring-loaded. As you can see, get her hair out of the way here. But the spring right here, her neck is spring loaded, so it naturally moves with the movement of the module of the whole prop. And that's kind of like the same thing with the jaw. It's basically just on like a plastic rod fed through the bottom of the mouth. To me, I think that's kind of like that's a real ingenious way of doing it. It's one less mechanical piece of a prop that you don't have to worry about. The neck is not moving independent from the prop. The jaw is not moving independent from the head. And they're just like the kind of like the natural momentum of the whole movement will naturally move the neck and will naturally move the jaw. Seeing the prop display in spirit stores, I honestly thought that the bottom of the mouth moved electronically or with some sort of motor, but it doesn't. It's completely natural movement just with a simple plastic rod. And you can see the little white line right here. That's just fed through the upper jaw. And with the movement of the module with the whole body, it makes the mouth move. So it looks like her mouth is moving. So the neck and the jaw, that's definitely a positive. The face being super creepy is obviously a huge positive. The eyes are not just simple, white eyes. They actually have like the yellow pupils in there. And then I just wanted to touch up on the hair right here. So, you're dealing with a banshee or just an insane person, possibly from an insane asylum. An insane asylum, a feature in my home haunt that I want to build up on as well. The hair, kind of basically represents someone that, unfortunately got a hold of the scissors one day and decided to give herself a haircut. So we are to believe that, her hair was pretty much this length at one point. But she, got a hold of the scissors and it became that length at one point. And, basically, this prop is, it's the upper body part that really makes this prop. Kind of going down toward the middle, you have the module. Like I said, you have like kind of like a double module that kind of allows this prop to move as maniacally as it does. And you have like a very substantial amount of clothing and gauze that drapes down. And honestly, my only complaint that I have is the module's volume control and the hookups for the AC adapter should be on the back side. It really does easily open using the Velcro, or the generic term, the hook and loop fastener, as you can see back here. However, even though it does open up, the volume control is actually on the front side of the prop. So it makes it hard to kind of like reach around to adjust the volume. And speaking of the volume, that is also a huge positive for this prop. It does have a volume control, and I will say that at full volume, she is loud. She's super, super loud. If you've seen her on display at a spirit store, you'll know how loud she is. She's typically displayed at the back of the store, and you can totally hear her as soon as you walk in. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more run through of her animation, standing a little bit further back. So there you have it, my review of the Twitching Banshee Spirit Halloween 2015. She topped my list of what I wanted to get this year, and I gotta be honest, I think she will actually kind of shake up my top five that I just did a couple days ago. Because she's definitely going to break into that top five because she's a perfect prop. She really is. Um, there's not too many new props this year at Spirit that really caught my attention as much as she did, and I'm super glad that I got her, and I recommend you getting her as soon as you can because she seems to be selling out everywhere, and it's very reminiscent of the uh, pumpkin nester situation of 2013. I can almost guarantee you she will be back next year. But get her now while you can. And yeah, I, I don't even have to say this, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving her a 10. She's a perfect 10. But yeah, definitely, if you're in the market for creepy props or asylum props or just amazing props, pick up Twitching Banshee. So if you like what you are seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy haunting.